Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Michelle is my name. If it's your first time here, hi and welcome. Lately, people have been telling me that I should do a bit more content on flight attendants. So other than my vlogs, I decided let me try and every now and then just try to, tell you about flight attendants or their flight attendant life or just something flight attendants. So that's what we're doing today. And today I am telling you guys about 7 things that we as flight attendants absolutely dread. The first thing I'm going to start with is wake up call. I'm the kind of person who has to wake up an hour or at least 45 minutes before the wake up call. I feel like if ever they call me and if ever I pick up the phone and they say, "Hey Michelle, this is your wake up call," I would completely lose my mind. Like I would not know what to do. Do I brush my teeth? Do I take a shower? Do I do my hair? Do I do my makeup? Like I would totally not know what to do. So yeah, that's one thing that I dread. I don't know about other flight attendants, but to me, that's a big one. The other thing that I dread as a flight attendant, and I'm starting this in order of, stuff that maybe are not too bad to things that stress me and that I dread the most. And this is my last day of leave. I feel like on my last day of leave, it's like I'm about to die, It's like, am I really going back to work? Am I really going back to flying? Can I really not sleep in anymore to a point where I'm waking up at 3 p.m. in the afternoon? Can I really not just enjoy my life as a normal human being and not live off a suitcase? Because even in my house, a lot of things are still in my suitcase. And I'm in my house, because sometimes you're not able to always buy like everything in doubles, and so most of the times your stuff is in the suitcase. So you can imagine your life is constantly taking stuff out of your suitcase to be able to use it even at home. Well, at least for me. So my last day of leave is like my last day of freedom before I go back to wake up calls and just phone alarms and just yeah, I just dread it so much. Number 3 is standby tickets. Like, if you're dating or are married to a flight attendant or a relative to a flight attendant who gives you tickets, you know that you have to go and wait at the airport. You're always on standby. Unless it's, of course, we have other special tickets which are confirmed. But most of the time, 97% of the time, you're on standby, so you don't really know if you're actually going to travel that day. So you pack your bags and you go to the airport, and that includes us as well. You go to the airport and you're just waiting for the ground staff to tell you if you made it to the flight, and that kills me. That being on standby, that waiting, and you're waiting and you don't even know what you're waiting on. I mean sometimes it doesn't make any sense when it's time to close the flight, but you still have to wait because you're on standby. So I dread that, and that's one thing that I'm not gonna miss. Annual exams. So we have to do exams every year just to keep us updated, just to keep us legal with IATA, just to basically keep us legal. So I feel like in my previous airline it was nice and chill, and exams are not as stressful as they are in my current airline, which just I feel like drains the life out of you completely because there's so much involved. It's I think is it 2 or 3 days, 2 intense days of practicals and theory exams, and you have to remember everything, and we have this huge manual, huge that you have to read through and remember each and everything and know everything literally at your fingertips. And no, that's exams are never my thing. They will never be my thing. they stress me out, even though on the day of I'm always like ready. I never failed one. I'm always okay. But before that, just the thought of, okay, it's coming. Oh gosh, I actually have one coming. Oh. Okay, so queuing at the airport. Well, as flight attendants, when we go through airports, we don't generally, we queue behind each other, but we don't typically queue with passengers. So everyone literally opens the door for you and moves aside for you so you can pass. So when you're a passenger, that is just a strange thing to do, wait in line and queue and be like everyone else is something that we're not used to. And it kind of stresses us at times because you don't realize that there's a long queue waiting for you and you're just walking, nice and easy and you're relaxed because you're not used to running to make it at the front of the queue, because you always go, past the queues and you always just go right ahead. So it's definitely one of like stressful things that I feel I have to go through when I'm traveling as a passenger. I know it seems like nothing, but yeah, that's definitely something I dread because I just don't know how to plan, for stuff like that because I never have to. This one is a major one, and this is the roster. Every month we have to wait for our schedules to be published so we can see what we're doing the next month. And when I tell you that it is such a nerve-wracking time of the month, it's like you're waiting for your life to be decided. It's like you're waiting for your fate to be decided. So are you gonna make it to your friend's wedding? Are you gonna make it to your friend's birthday? Are you gonna be around for your own birthday? Are you even going to, I don't know, it's just stressful. It's stressful. And we have to go through it every month, every single month, waiting, not knowing. We just dread it. We dread it. It's just too much. Last, but definitely not least, is reserve month. In my previous airline, we never used to have anything like reserve month. Reserve is basically when you're on standby the whole month and you're just waiting to be told at the end of one day what you're going to do the next day. It is the most, it's diabolical. Like it's dreadful. It sucks the life out of you. Okay? You don't get enough sleep in that month. You are always not prepared because you don't know where you're going. So sometimes you have warm clothes and you're sent to like a cold destination. Or sometimes you have cold clothes. Not cold clothes. You have clothes for the cold weather and you're sent to a warm destination or like a beach destination, and you were just not ready for it. And it's just, sometimes you're on standby and you never get picked and you never get pulled out, and you're just in limbo the whole month. So yeah, that was the last one, but it was definitely not the least. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just feel like sometimes, it's nice to know what people go through in their different professions. And if I was interested in being a flight attendant, I would like to know, like, what are the things that I need to expect and what are the things I should be aware of. So I thought this was a fun video to just let you guys know. And if you guys need to see or would like to see more stuff about flight attendants, please suggest. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comments, and it will really help me out. And don't forget to follow me on my socials. I'm at Michelle My Name on Instagram and Michelle is my name on Facebook. Although I don't use the Facebook one often, but I'm trying to. This is a new year, so I'm trying to make amends. Okay? All right, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Goodbye. God bless you.